This video is a 45-minute, 360-degree video that takes you all the way from Alamitos Beach in Long Beach to Belmont Veterans Memorial Pier, then back to Shoreline Village and Shoreline Marina, and then returns back to our starting location. I know it's a long video, but it will have chapters so you can jump to certain locations. It's kind of for reference, just so you can see what the beach is like or see specific areas you love. Hope you enjoy. By the way, the scooter that I'm using was bought for $175, and then using only things I could find in my garage, I created an adapter to allow it to be ridden by a wheelchair. And this is the second trip I ever tried it out with. So here we go. And that's how you do it. Riding a scooter on the beach. This is only the second time I tried this, so I'm still getting used to it a little bit.
Yeah, that's nice. I was looking for you yesterday.
Good seeing you.
So yeah, I'm recording this on both the Insta360 as well as my phone, so I can get a better sound. I feel a little more wobbly today than I did yesterday. Driving along in my wheelchair scooter. Driving along in my wheelchair scooter. Enjoying the sunny day at the beach. We're at Long Beach. They've got a lot of oil spots outside of Long Beach where they drill for oil. And they disguise them to look like little islands. Kind of a cute thing. Dum-da-dum-da-dum. Uh-oh. That person's going faster in their scooter. So I am not the fastest scooter on the block. Driving along in my automobile, driving along in my automobile, driving along in my automobile. No, wait, it's a scooter. So yeah, this is something I haven't been able to experience for the whole 45 years I've been paralyzed. To be able to go along the beach at the speed of a bike. Not a motorcycle, just a bicycle. We're coming up to the first little beach area. I guess the whole thing's a beach, but there's the parking area up here. And it's a popular place for people to stop. Okay, I passed them back up again. Now I am winning. I am the fastest scooter. So typically when I'm wheeling my wheelchair, it would have taken me a long time to get from Long Beach to here. So this is definitely faster. Got some pretty artwork over there on the left. It's kind of cool. I still need a way to strap my wheels down, my wheelchair down just a little tighter than I'm able to do it with these straps. I think that's the weak point of this whole thing. But, you know, this is only my second time trying it out. So we're good. So my goal is to go to Belmont Shore Pier. It's actually Belmont Shore Fishing Pier and back. So that's where I'm heading today. It's not a very long drive, especially in this little get-up. I make a lot of mistakes when I'm just talking. It's actually Belmont Veterans Memorial Pier. Still getting a little used to how this thing handles and bumps and stuff. Doesn't have suspension or anything like that. This is something new that they built over here, this little skate spot. It's a big deal for Long Beach to have created this little area. Surprising, it seems like a fairly small thing. So it looks like I'm going to crash into a ball up here. I lived. The Saltwater Deck restaurant is closed today. Feel the wind rushing through my hair. Speaking of wind, it looks like one of my wind muffs on my Insta360 has fallen off. So I'm probably hearing all the wind making noise. We'll see how the little mic mini that I have on my neck works. I can definitely feel that this is a $175 scooter and not a $1,000 scooter. It's funny, I saw one online today and they were bragging about it. It was a Segway scooter and Q3 or something, I don't remember what it was called, but it was labeled with a 3. And it was $1,000 and they were saying it was a pretty good price. So somehow I suspect if I got a better scooter, I could make something much nicer than what I've done here. But still, I've created something that works for less than $200. And it allows me to go pretty far, pretty quickly. Hello. So we're almost to Long Beach. It says I love Long Beach City up there. Could say It's I love LBC. Not sure what C stands for. Could be Long Beach County. Nah, Long Beach City. Must be Long Beach City. Could be Long Beach Coast. But anyway, whoever painted that sign up there apparently loves Long Beach. That part we're sure of. Getting pretty close to the pier. There's the sign, I love Long Beach City. Over to our left. And we're going up onto the pier. This is Belmont Shore. It says Belmont Veteran Memorial Pier. It's very windy out here. I couldn't fly my little Mini Pro 3 drone in this weather. I think it's going faster than my maximum speed. Hello, birdies. Belmont Shore Pier. It's going to be pretty windy for that little guy.
Yeah, it is. But we just saw somebody on a cloud.
Okay. I have one of those, and the maximum speed is going to be a little struggling, so don't go downwind a lot or you'll have trouble getting back home.
Okay.
Stay close by.
Thank you so much.
It's funny, I carried on that conversation without at any point thinking about my weird situation where I'm in this little wheelchair scooter. And that was how long it takes to get to Belmont Shore from Long Beach in my scooter. I have to push it to extremes, I think, just to test it out. Right now I haven't tested the setup very much, so I kind of got to take it easy because I don't know what happens if I oversteer or anything like that. So I'm not allowing it to get into any dangerous situations. If I go out and just like when I'm with people, so that if I crash, somebody's there to help me out. If I test it out that way, then when I'm driving fast and long distances, I know a little better what to expect. Definitely a nice day today. On the way back, I'll mount this in the high position. So let's do this again. There. So this is a different kind of a view. That's kind of cool. That guy's driving on the sand. Driving along in my scooter, my wheelchair scooter. So I should probably come up with a song about building a wheelchair scooter. And since I am such a good songwriter, how would it go? I woke up this morning with a scooter on my mind. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's what songwriting is all about. Waking up with a scooter on your mind.
Keep on cruising, we can stop. voice in my ear. Now it's early the next morning, and we still haven't stopped. The fuel gauge is getting close to empty, and I'm wondering how far we can go. How far can we go? How far can we go? How far can we go? How far can we go?
I am lyrics challenged. In fact, I don't even know the words of the songs I've written. Long time ago, I wrote a song about a relationship where it went bad and they separated, but then they were starting to get back together again. So I called it A Love Gone Bad, and it goes, I've been there before, I ain't never going back again to a love gone bad. That's the hook. And I don't even remember the chorus. I'm sorry, the verses. So that shows you how lyrics challenged I am. Look at these guys getting their workout on. It actually says the name of the beach, Alamitos. So right there on the ground it said where we're at. I was challenged trying to remember what the name of this beach is, so I decided just to look by my feet, and it said Alamitos. So we're at Alamitos Beach right now. Well, looking back on this video, I noticed I referenced Alamitos Beach, but we were actually passing Junipero Beach, and it was showing how many miles to Alamitos Beach. So we started at Alamitos Beach, and this little section is passing Junipero Beach in Long Beach, California. So I'm already down to the third power level on my battery. Last time I tried this out, when I got down to the first power level, that was not a warning that I was running out of juice. Like, it was still a full first power level indicator, and I was dead. Couldn't go anywhere. So I got to figure I can only go down to 2 before it's over. So this scooter doesn't go really far. I think I'm safe to go maybe 8 miles. I can probably plan on 8 miles without it being a stretch, but not much further than that. Well, I go faster than skateboard riders. Hello. That guy called me bro, probably because we both had wheels.
Okay, well then this is the thing.
Or maybe we have the same mother. That's why he called me bro. I'll bet it is. It's my long lost brother from another mother. We're also fairly close to an airport. You can see the airplane flying over us. So this is back to that same thing where I wonder how much further I should drive. Like, I can see that I was able to do that fairly easy, and so why didn't I go further? I've only used up 1 bar so far. So maybe I should go down to Shoreline Village. That's not far away. And we get a walk, we get a drive along the harbor, which is pretty. So we're almost back to where we started. And I'll look on the ground to see what the name of this beach is. I know we're in Long Beach, and I always call it Long Beach, but I don't think that's what the literal name is for the beach. So we'll find out. The funny thing about me and this scooter is I'm able to go in the bike lane because I'm like a bike, and I could go in the walking lane because I'm freaking in a wheelchair, so they wouldn't mind me being in the walking lane. But then we can take it further. Like, there's nobody that's going to say you can't bring that in here. If I go to a movie theater, I'm sure that I could just go right into the movie theater in my scooter. I could go into a restaurant in my scooter. I could go into a museum likely in my scooter. So it's just kind of funny. As soon as you connect it to being in a wheelchair, suddenly it's all allowed. Like, I'm all like, oh, this is how I get around. I need this. And they'll go, okay, you're welcome. I'm sorry. So this is back where we started. And I've got 3 bars. So I'm going to go a little further. I got a problem with my left elbow. When I hold it straight for too long, it doesn't bend back again well. I got a lot of older person problems. I used to be young, but I'm not anymore.
I could have before, but I can't anymore. The things I used to do knocked me flat on the floor. I held on tight, but it slipped away. I could have before, now I
There's the Long Beach Coliseum over there. I have a friend that helped Wyland paint the whales on the side. When I say help, I mean he would say, get me the blue paint, and she would get the blue paint. So she wasn't doing any artistic part of the work, but she was there helping out Wyland when he painted that. Okay. So this is the marina. And I'm able to go pretty quickly on the marina. It's a nice sidewalk. So there was a time when I was littler that we had a boat out here on this marina. And I actually came out here and I had a girlfriend that I spent the night with in our little 27-foot sailboat. I was more energetic back then. Getting from the wheelchair to onto the boat and everything would seem a little difficult at this point in my life. But back then I did it. And once I was in, I scooted down the chair on the stairs on my butt, one stair at a time. And let's see how I'm doing with power. I think I'm still okay. And anyway, the whole thing worked out. And it was a fun experience. So no, I don't think I can mount myself on one of those Segways. Those little one-wheel bikes that guy just went by back there, I can't do that. Nope, that's a no. It's a shame, I never remember to check the mileage. I should start my watch so I can see how far I go. So this is Shoreline Village. I've made videos down here before. We'll just do Shoreline Village for a second, then we'll head back home. This thing is shaking very much, so I'm not sure if my camera will be jiggly or not. But Insta360 X4 does pretty good at steadying out movements. Yeah, so I couldn't go on this kind of a surface for a long period of time. I would get worn out. I ran out of juice. My battery on my little Insta360 ran out. But I'm still doing pretty good with the drone battery. Excuse me.
Sorry.
No worries. Okay, so let's head back to Long Beach.
Like, we'll pick the floor. Driving along in my wheelchair scooter.
Driving along in my wheelchair scooter. Hello. So, the wheels on the scooter go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the scooter go round and round. I should take you to get a little better view of the Queen Mary, don't you think? I'm not far from home.
Yeah, we're at your calling.
So that's the Queen Mary in front of us. And the Carnival Cruise Line, which is blowing its horn, so they might be going to leave pretty soon. So there's the Queen Mary. It's been renovated a year and a half ago or so. And there's the Carnival Cruise Line. I can't see what the name of that ship is, but it's definitely the Carnival. They have a signature smokestack. So there we go. It was a fun little trip. Now let's go back when I still have a good charge. And remember, the song that goes along with this particular ride is, the wheels on the scooter go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the scooter go round and round, all the live long. Hello. Those girls really liked me. I should have stopped and asked them if they wanted to be my friend. Maybe not. It's funny. As a man, it's easy to take a girl being kind as being more than that. So I know I joked about that whole thing, but their smile and saying hello, immediately as a man, I'm like, oh, they like me. But all they're doing is being kind. Go for it. Okay. Now our goal is to get back to where we started from on our battery level. And I don't think it's going to be a strain at all. That lighthouse over there would be a fun little drive, but I don't think I should do it. I think if I did it, I would be really low on juice when I was getting back to the car. Okay. Maximum speed. So, what's the song? Oh yeah. The wheels on the scooter go round and round. Round and round, round and round. The wheels on the scooter go round and round, all the live long day. So that was silly. We're almost back already, and I've got all kinds of juice left on my little scooter. So, however far I went today, that was easy for the battery. So I can do that kind of a thing without any problem. I likely could have gone across the street and over to the lighthouse that I showed you, but I didn't want to have to push this all the way back to my car. So little by little, as I'm learning what it's capable of. Oh, that was weird. I went up a little ramp and felt like my front wheel flew for a second. Hello. So that's it. That's pretty much our route. We're back to where we started almost. Even if I ran out of juice, I could get back to where the car is without too much effort. So not a bad day. I think these little scooters over here would be pretty cool. The handle's a little high though. I think I'd have a hard time with that. The thing I like about it is the battery can pop out and you put a new battery in. So that would be kind of cool. But I'm not going to buy one of those, and I don't think they're for sale anyway. I bought my $175 scooter and it works fine. So that little girl's balancing. She's going to be a gymnast. Oh, this is Alamitos Beach. I had talked to you about what the name of this is. I just saw it on the sidewalk, Alamitos Beach. Looks like that's the end of the ride, guys. And now I'm no longer attached. Now, because I broke my kickstand, it's probably going to fall over when I do this. Oh, it seemed to work. That's it. Now I can put it in my car and we're done. I know that was a long video, and I don't suspect too many people have made it to this point. But regardless, thanks for clicking on my video, and I hope you have a good day. Stay active and enjoy life.